What's up, guys, and welcome back to Wake Up Entertainment. So, Advocate Mnisi was finally fed up with the interjections of Advocate Baloyi. You see, Advocate Baloyi has this tendency to just stand up frequently and sort of interrupt when the defense team is doing their cross-examination. So, Advocate Mnisi was finally fed up, and this is exactly what happened.
And the court will grant. But nonetheless, my lord, nonetheless.
Inviolable constitutional right of the client.
May the court please just listen to what I'm saying, my lord, up to its finality. Yes. The client says, I do not know this gentleman. He never represented me. I never signed any document. Yes. Thank you, my lord.
They say that.
We are together, my lord. Thank you.
And as a court, please, my lord, the state did, as we've repeatedly said, lay the evidence of Ms. Fathilingham, and I just want to quote from the record of the 26th of June 2024,
No, but that
page
is not
11.
procedural, my lord. Mr. Baloyi will have the indulgence to re-examine. This is my rostrum. This is my time now. If he feels that there is something that I've said which is not compatible with what the record says, he will have the opportunity to go back to that aspect in re-examination. He cannot just, in the midst of me being busy with my cross-examination, and then start to refer the court to some sections
I
in the
don't know what
record.
he wants to refer the court to. So you won't even allow him to say what he wants
No,
to say?
I already know, madam.
Oh, you already know?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Because he has already mentioned that there's a testimony of Mrs. Vitlingham, which has got to do with some cell phone, I think, communication.
That is quoting from the record.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
But that is what I'm saying, my lord.
Okay, fine.
Now, this is my time to cross-examine.
Okay, fine, let's go on.
If he wants to raise it, re-exam is coming.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord.
So this is what is happening in court. Advocate Baloyi has this strategy to try and frustrate the defense team, because as the defense, you'll be having your own questions that you'll be trying to ask Brigadier Gininda as you're cross-examining him. And when you get to certain points where the defense team is about to poke holes into Gininda's evidence, that's when Advocate Baloyi then rises up and starts talking about these objections. And at certain times, he actually apologizes and says, we don't want to interfere with Advocate Mnisi's cross-examination, but then this and that. It's just frustrating if you are the defense advocate, because you'll be having your own flow and all of a sudden you then get put off your track, and as you return back to ask your questions, you will have sort of forgotten what you wanted to ask because your rhythm has been disrupted by Advocate Baloyi. And the sad thing is, this is happening. It seems as if Judge Rata will be siding with Advocate Baloyi as he'll be making these frequent interruptions. As you just heard there, Judge Rata was like supporting Advocate Baloyi by saying, oh, he is quoting from the record. But when Advocate Mnisi clearly pointed it out to him that no, he is going off topic. Yes, he is quoting from the record, but he is going off topic, and what he is saying is completely not necessary at all. That's when Judge Rata was then like, okay, you can proceed. Yes, Advocate Mnisi can proceed, Judge Rata, but what about Advocate Baloyi and what he just did? He just disrupted Advocate Mnisi. So obviously, in such instances, it's very important to keep your emotions in check, because that's what the other side is trying to do, is trying to like poke your emotions, trying to arouse you so that you get angry. And when you get angry and get frustrated, then they have won, because you can no longer like cross-examine like in a sober stance. You have been completely frustrated and you now have all of these emotions. So I've had a look at how the law works as to how Advocate Baloyi is supposed to act during this cross-examination. It turns out he actually has a right to object when he finds out that the questions that the defense advocate is asking are like irrelevant to the case, or the questions are like maybe hearsay or not allowed at all, he can object. But the challenge with that now is that though Advocate Baloyi has this power, this privilege to object when the defense advocates are doing their cross-examination, he sort of goes off topic with these objections. Just for example, as he just did just now, he just went off topic just by himself. And at times when these objections have been made, the judge is supposed to actually tell the defense to rephrase the question if the defense is on the wrong side, or to throw away the objection if it's wrong. It's like he has to like make a ruling in between the two. But Judge Rata seems not to be doing that. He seems to always like side with Advocate Baloyi. So the consequences for Judge Rata are very, very severe. If he is found out that he is colluding with the state, his actions are definitely would be illegal and unethical. It could result in his removal from the bench if he is found out that he is like favoring the state over the defense. And in this instance, Judge Rata definitely has to take action with all of these objections and interruptions by Advocate Baloyi, because most of the times they're just completely unnecessary and they're like wasting time. So there are certain steps that the defense can actually take to ensure that Advocate Baloyi is kept in check with his unethical strategies. They can definitely request Judge Rata to intervene by allowing them to continue questioning Gininda without any interruption coming from Advocate Baloyi. So it would be more like a ban that would be given to Advocate Baloyi for him to stop with his objections, or they can make a formal complaint to maybe the judge president about Advocate Baloyi's behavior in court. Because though it may seem like these are like small things that Advocate Baloyi is doing, it can affect Judge Rata's ability to hear the defense case as they are cross-examining Gininda. Judge Rata will be like, not be able to properly like assess what the defense is trying to get to, because Advocate Baloyi will be chipping in here and then with all of his unnecessary objections. So these are the challenges that are there in court, and how the defense can actually like approach this to also ensure that the accused, the five accused, they are going to receive a fair trial. So tell me what you think, guys, in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.